Scott Rickenbach, Doc Sports. It is Wednesday, May the 20th. NHL action here, playoff action. Yes, now the finals, the conference finals are getting underway with the Western Conference tonight on Wednesday, and then the Eastern Conference gets going tomorrow on Thursday. Here on Wednesday, it's Vegas at Colorado. And the current line at the time of this recording, Colorado is almost a 200 favorite, right in the minus 195 range, 190 out there as well. Excuse me, at the time of this recording. And the total on this one, you're seeing both 6, which is juiced to the over, and 6.5, which is juiced to the under. So you've got options there on the total. And because this line is so big, I do want to mention also the puck line options on this one, which are Vegas minus 1.5 plus 135. And that means on the other side of the equation, Vegas is plus 1.5 and minus 160 on the puck line. So lots of options here. And of course, I've got a big premium pick going on this matchup tonight. But as far as my free pick, you do want to stick around for that. We're going to dive into the best option here for my freebie here in hockey action for Wednesday. Before I do get into that, I want to mention yesterday the free picks did split. They're now on an 80 and 63 run, going further back, 161, 134. Not bad for free picks, guys, but let's get these on a major heater again. I'm looking for the 2-0 sweep today instead of a 1-1 split. We certainly want to get that 2-0 for you today on Wednesday, and we're going to look to get it rolling here with Colorado and Vegas. So, one of the things with Colorado here is that actually it was kind of fortunate for them that their series did include a loss at Minnesota, as that way it lasted a little bit longer instead of being another sweep like they had in the first round. And when you look at Vegas, they had 2 losses in their series with Anaheim. And so the way it plays out here is that you don't have either team coming off of a real long break or anything like that. Now, certainly Vegas has been a little more extended than Colorado has so far. But again, Colorado has virtually the same amount of rest as Vegas coming into this one. So it's not like I'm expecting either team to be rusty or anything like that. And what I'm looking at in this matchup is, of course, I have a ton of respect for Vegas, but this Colorado team is so strong. And when you look at what they've done in this postseason, again, they have just the 1 loss, and they did wrap up the series with Minnesota with that huge come from behind win to win that one 4-3. That was a win by just a single goal. But that followed a stretch where each of their last 5 wins before that one, the 5 previous wins, all were by a multi-goal margin. And in fact, the last 4 of those were by at least a 3-goal margin. They were winning and winning big. So when you look at Vegas, now Vegas is, of course, like I said, they're playing extremely well. I was really happy for the Golden Knights when they got Tortorella as their coach. I had a good feeling they were going to do good things, and they have. But there's some matchup issues here in this one. I mean, the Avalanche just such a strong team. What I'm looking at here is that Vegas, their last loss was just by a 4-3 count. But before that, the 2 before that, two most recent losses were each by a multi-goal margin. So you can kind of see where I'm going with this one is that, yes, I believe that, of course, Colorado's a big favorite at home for a reason here. We're not going to lay that big price, but I'm saying that when you look at how the recent wins for Colorado, how most of them have been, and the recent losses for Vegas, I believe we have value here with the puck line. This is one where I'm going to lay the 1.5 goals and go for that nice return, which is currently in the plus 135 range as I make this recording. So we're going to go for that big plus money. Let's do it with Colorado here on the puck line, minus 1.5 goals, plus 135. Look for a big statement win to open up this series. Now, that's not to say that Vegas is not going to respond as the series goes on, but I do feel in the opener here on home ice, Colorado is going to really come out strong and get a big win here to open up this series. So let's lay it with Colorado puck line, minus 1.5 and plus 135. By the way, guys, I did go 2-0 with my 7-unit picks last night on Tuesday. Thanks to all of you that were on board for those nice winners. And it looks like I could have a huge play in the NBA on Wednesday. So make sure you check the site for that. Check out my Scott Rickenbach page at Doc Sports. That's where you can find my premium pick action. Like I said, it looks like I could have a massive play in the NBA here on Wednesday night. And yes, I'm talking about an 8-unit play. And guys, I've hit 5 of my last 6 rated 7-unit plus in the NBA. And again, coming off a 2-0 sweep of 7-unit plays yesterday on Tuesday. So thanks for joining in, guys. Do it again here today on Wednesday, and we'll look to have another big day with the premium picks, and let's get that 2-0 sweep with the freebies. That's right, guys. There's another freebie waiting for you, and the way you make sure you don't miss any of these is subscribe to the Doc Sports YouTube channel, and also consider turning on notifications. You'll get notified as we post this free content for you each and every day. Myself and the other cappers here at Doc Sports. Guys, let's get a big winner here. Colorado puck line -1.5 + 135. Best of luck today and always.